Today we're going to be looking at Sausage Party. This is Sausage Party is a movie released by Sony Pictures in 2016. Now, what did I think of this movie? Well, it's honestly an underrated gem. Shocking, I know. Now, there are some flaws with this. That the animation isn't good and Douche is a weak villain. But let's get to the positives. But the writing is good enough to save this movie from getting a lower ranking, which I'll show in a minute. The writing feels so clever because as the lie was given out by the various foods form their own beliefs to the point they start modifying the Great Beyond song, similar to those how there's these different religions in the world who believe in other things. Just so you know, I am Catholic, by the way. And once the truth comes out, all the food abandoned their beliefs that separated them and united together to fight off the greater evil. Not to mention that the comedy was so funny. Although it's not really perfectly funny, but it's still good enough. My favorite gag is in this movie is when every time Douche, although he is a weak villain, who is voiced by Nick Kroll, mentions a certain word, a certain food item shows up out of nowhere, and it's pretty funny each time it happens. Oh, and who knew you can use propane tanks as fireworks? By the way, you don't want to throw up at that food orgy at that ending scene. That's no with a full stomach. That's not a pun. It's a promise. And does that oh yeah, do you also know that Alan Menken of Disney worked on the music of this movie? I just wonder if lastly, it's nice that we got an animated movie for adults, which is very rare for nowadays. Releasing theaters, it's a rarity that an adult animated movie gets a cinemas release. And I do hope we get more movies like this, as well as, well, this is a better horror animated movie rather than this year's Fixed. This proves that this is a great example that animation is not just a genre for kids, but rather a medium for storytelling. This gets a 8 out of 10 or a A minus. Go, go watch this if you have to. It's an underrated gem. Or watch it on Prime. It's the best way. It's underrated. See ya.